Yo, what's goody, Latrell in a hoodie, and welcome to another episode of the Brother Next Door podcast where we talk about finance, personal development, skills to get you further in life to actual steps, and my own personal experience. In this episode, we're talking about getting a job. I got my job. So this is how I got my job. Applied 5/11 22 on LinkedIn after a LinkedIn notification. So LinkedIn sent me a notification. Hey, don't forget to apply for this job that you saved. I don't even remember saving the job, fam. That's the crazy part. I literally don't remember saving the job. But I got the notification. I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's see what happens. So I did it the same day. They hit me back. Hey, let's set up a time to call. Let's do a phone interview. I'm like, hold on. I just hit the submit button. Hold on. And so we did a phone call a week after, and so we talked on the phone. It was more so me getting to know the company and more about the company and getting more research done on the company. So they talked about how the company was started, a little bit about the culture of the company, and all those good things. Do you have any questions about the company? So it was less about me and more so about them. And so it wasn't really a real interview, to be honest. But anyway, to each his own. We set up a actual in-person interview. What was that? 2 weeks or a week after that. And so literally the whole process took 2 weeks. And so I went in for the in-person interview. I dressed well. I dressed all, you know what I'm saying? I had the button down, I had the tie on, I had the slacks. But I was looking sharp. Y'all better be showing up sharp. Don't play with these people. Y'all better be showing up sharp. I don't care what type of job it is. I don't care if you in a factory. I don't care if you in a furnace. I don't care. I don't care where you at. I don't care if you in the morgue. You better show up sharp for these folk. All right? I showed up sharp. I gave my spiel. You know what I'm saying? I used everything I talked about in the interview section. I used all that. And then afterwards, my boss, or well, my manager now, was like, "Hey, you gonna take this? You gonna take this serious? Don't don't make a fool out of me." Like, yes, ma'am. you ain't gotta. You don't have to tell me twice. Yes, ma'am. And so that was that. And so after that, I already knew I secured the job. And so I missed the summer deadline, but they hired me on for the fall internship. And so that's when I started working. I started working fall 2022, and I've been working there ever since, fam. And so that's my story. That's how I got hired. But understand what that took was applying to 5 jobs every single week. Right? Some people are applying to 5 jobs every single day, fam. And so it's just a matter of how bad you want it. It's just a matter of how fast or how urgent you need a job, right? What was that, two years ago? So I still had 2 years of college left. So I had time. So the pressure wasn't really on me to get a job. That's why I was only doing five, applications every single week. But for you, the pressure might be on, right? You may have family, you may have kids, you may have graduated, you live with your parents, whatever the situation may be. If you need, if you're in need of a job quicker, then you know what I'm saying? Like, put in more work. But understand it's going to take persistence. I applied to, I'm not even gonna hold y'all, like 30, and I only heard back from 10, if that. And so like the, like 1/3 of the people actually had the decency to tell me that I wasn't gonna get the job. They had the decency to at least tell me I wasn't gonna get the job and not just not respond at all. You feel me? And so it was very discouraging. But what happened, going back to what I was, hinting at earlier, I had people look at my resume. And that's the biggest thing you gotta get in your head is you need a solid resume. So what you wanna do, right? What you wanna do is get people to look at it, get people to critique it, get people to fix it. Don't get your homeboy, homegirl that don't know really much about resumes, right? Don't send it to me. Because I may not even be a, you know what I'm saying? I can give you a couple tips that help me, but send it to a professional because they going to be able to add their sauce and tailor it to what you have going on, right? I can give you, I can give you advice on, what you should put on there, but I'm not going to be able to tailor the description to what best works for you, right? And so look for that professional. First person I went to was this was freshman year. So freshman year, I went to my community director. I was like, hey, can you look at my resume and, fix it and, make it good, right? And so she did that. She actually took time out of her day to look at it. Okay, change a few things, do this, do that, and then you'll be good. Bet. Got my resident assistant job for sophomore year all the way for like another 3 years. So I did that for 3 years. And so, boom, secured that job just off one person doing a couple things, fixing the resume, like making it look good. Boom. And then, obviously I killed it during the interview process as well. It was fighting over your boy. They was fighting over your boy. But anyway, I did. I was solid there. And then the next level up, just because you got the RA job doesn't mean you're going to get industry jobs, right? Then worked for my dad, or not worked for my dad, but worked with my dad at the same company. He got me in the door at his company. And so that was the aerospace company. So I did that for a little bit. COVID hit, got laid off. Like, man, I can't even apply for unemployment because because your boy's still an RA. And so I was like, man, ain't this something? But praise God, I still had a job, right? And so I was still doing the RA thing through COVID. And then I had a friend who texted her dad, hey, can you look at this resume for your boy? And so she texted her dad, and then her dad hit me up. Or, well, no, I hit him up. He didn't hit me up because he was, what was he? Executive vice president. You know what I'm saying? He knew what he was doing. And so he went ahead and looked at it. Was like, hey, this is terrible. Like, he straight up was like, hey, no offense, but this is not a strong resume. I was like, I needed that, though. Real talk, I really needed that. And I appreciate him for being brutally honest with me. Because if he was just like, oh, it looks all right, no, that wouldn't have helped me. And so I thank him for being brutally honest and actually helping me fix it after being brutally honest, right? And then last person was a hiring manager. So he worked at a couple of clubs, a couple of bars, and a couple of other places. I don't remember his entire job lineup, but specifically, he was doing the hiring, and he had over 10 years of experience doing it. And so once I was about to once I got all these rejection letters, right after getting fired, I was like, bruh, what is going on, bruh? It's 2022. I'm just trying to get a job, fam. And so went through a friend, through Brev, shout out Brev, through Brev, he hit up his friend, was like, hey, can you look at this resume for my boy? And he did. So I sent the resume. It it was just as bad as the executive vice president, except with highlighter. So he said the same thing except with highlighter. You need to change this, you need to change this, you need to reword this, all these different things. So I did all that, and lo and behold, I want to say a month or two after the fact, I landed the job with Southwire. And so it took, 4 different revisions of my resume to end up in the industry, right? And each revision got me into a better job every single time, right? Now, job with my dad, that was just a given. I just made that better because I wanted to practice, right? But anyway, regardless of the fact, my resume had to be better for the resident assistance job. I wanted it to be better for working at the aerospace company, and then it had to be even better for the internship, right? And now we're here working a full-time job. The internship turned into full-time last August. If y'all know, y'all know. If y'all don't know, now y'all know. And so that's my journey. That was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, that section. But y'all know how your boy got hired on to full-time. Younger folk, if you can, work, try to get the internship first. If you're older, fam, if you're a little bit, more seasoned, still try to get the internship. Yes, they're not going to pay you as much, but at least you're going to get that experience you need to get your foot in the door to possibly get hired on there or be able to go to a different company later on. So do not sleep on the internships, right? They're not ideal. They're not the best in the world, especially after you graduated, but it's still a foot in the door. So take advantage of that opportunity if you possibly can. Network with other people. Get your resume polished. Talk with recruiters. Talk with industry professionals. Talk with professors. Talk with your classmates. See what they can do for you. See who they can talk to. And go from there. I hope this helps even a little bit. Even if you took one nugget out of this, I hope it helps, and I hope it gets you guys along the right track of getting hired in this job market, because it's not looking good. It's not, too pleasing. I've talked to a couple of people. One guy's been looking for a job literally all semester, and finally got one locked in at the very end. And man, I was as happy. It felt like I was getting a job. I was so happy for him, because just seeing him struggle applying to jobs day after day after day, it's just like, dang, bro. Like, I really hope you get a job, bro. And so for him to come through, or for the job really to come through and actually give him one at the very end, is very dope, and I was very happy to see that. So I want to see the same thing for you guys. I want to see success stories. I want you guys to let me know about your success stories. Don't hold them in and use the sauce and not, give credit to the sauce maker. You feel me? But nah, I'm playing. You ain't got to give me credit. But let me at least know that the sauce helped and got you further along in your career if it did. I hope you guys are enjoying the episodes. I hope you guys are getting a lot of value from these episodes, and I hope to continue putting out a lot of value. Your boy graduates. I'm very, very excited. I'm ready to be done. I know y'all ready for me to be done, so I can stop talking about it. But I'm very excited. If you want to, give the brother help a brother out special, you know what I'm saying? Personally, not for the podcast, but personally, $30 TRELL. That's $30 TRELL. If you want to give the brother a help a brother out personally special, you feel me? Because your boy worked hard, and you know what I'm saying. I want a couple Chipotle bowls. I want a couple ice creams. I want, you know what I'm saying. I want to treat myself after graduating. I want y'all to treat me. You know what I'm saying. Treat your brother to a little something. But that's the episode. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and I will see y'all in the next episode. Peace.